Hello and welcome to another Grumpy I Plays DCS series video. I guess that's what we're gonna call it, because no, Grumpy I doesn't play Star Citizen anymore. He plays DCS because it's a better game. Series video. I don't know. Anyway, first off, I'm so glad that you guys liked the new intro. It was just fun making it, and yeah, I'm just gonna try to keep everything lighthearted. But this video, I'm making it to address a thing that some people have said. And that is that DCS is too sim, and it's gonna be too hard, and it's boring, and it's all that. But I literally just bought the F-16, and you buy it for like $60 instead of, I don't know, $1,000, and then you can fly it immediately instead of buying a ship for $1,000 in Star Citizen, for example, one of the games, you know. Yeah, you can fly it for another 10 years or more. But I just bought it, never flown it before, watched the video, and I already know how to take off. You don't really need to know everything, but I'm going to talk about it in the video. You're going to see the video soon. And yeah, that is basically it. I hope that you guys will enjoy this, and I hope that you guys, I don't know, I'm hooked, and I hope that you guys will get hooked too, because it's a really amazing game. And yeah, you don't really need to know what all the switches do. You just switch them on, and if it's working, it's working. And then as you progress, you're going to learn more about your plane, and then at some point you will master your plane. So let me roll the new intro, and yeah, I'm just going to take you through the cold start of the F-16. And of course, I'm going to talk about other stuff in the meantime, and I'm going to compare. Obviously, I'm going to compare Star Citizen to DCS and all that. So let's roll the new intro.
Hello, my name is Grumpy, Grumpy, Grumpy Eye. Hello, my name is Grumpy, Grumpy, Grumpy Eye. Woo-hoo, Grumpy Eye.
Grumpy plays DCS. Alright, so this one is for the skeptics, because I had a bunch of comments on my last DCS video, and people kept on saying that this is just too complicated, and seeing all these buttons, yeah, some people are I'm never gonna take off and all that, and I'm saying that's bullshit. Let's face it, Star Citizen is not a simulator, it's not a sim at all. And it's just an arcade game, and that's it, and you can't say anything else. This is a sim game that is fairly simple. So I bought the F-16. This is my F-16. Okay, how do I do that? This is my F-16, whatever, and I bought it yesterday. So naturally, I watched a single YouTube video on how to do a cold start, because I want to learn from the ground up, basically. And this is how easy it is. So you engage the power switch. Wait for a second. That's for the battery. Then you go into start 1, which is gonna pump the fuel into the engine. Meanwhile, while you're waiting for that, you can do some other stuff, but we're just gonna wait for that for a second. I can close the canopy so we don't hear the jet. I'm holding Control C for that. You gotta hold it, because if you stop holding it, it's just gonna stop. So hold it, and there we go. Then you press on this thing here. My microphone is in the way of the Toby, so it's just fucking up. This thing is just for closing the canopy completely. This is for arming the chair, because yeah, you gotta arm the chair so you can eject once you're ready to eject, once you have to do that. The next thing that you're gonna do is you're gonna hold shift and home to unlock the throttle, which is basically gonna engage the engine. And you can hear the engines spooling up. Once the engines are spooled up, not entirely, but some way, you can switch from battery power to main power on this panel, like the first button that we clicked, and now we are using the engine power. Now, if you want the MFDs and all that to work, like we are basically already ready to take off, even though we don't have the HUD or the MFDs or whatever. But if you want to use your MFDs, you gotta power them on first, so that's gonna be here. And then click, 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 click to power everything on, to turn everything on. Please work. There we go. Yeah, I might switch from Toby to Trek AR for this game. Then you're gonna turn this into calibration mode. Once it starts working, you'll see it in a second. These are the MFDs. And yeah, so now you gotta wait a while, and that's gonna be like 80 seconds for this thing to be ready, and it's gonna flash ready when it's ready. Once you do that, you're gonna switch into navigation mode, because this is just like basically calibrating right now. This is the nav system. While you're doing that, you can turn up your HUD element. You can turn up your HUD on the helmet. Where are we? The HUD on the helmet, come on. So now we have HUD on the helmet. And yeah, there's a few more switches that you gotta flip here so the MFDs would work properly. Once more, this is just one click, this is one click, and there's another one here that I can't really see. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. By now, it should be almost ready, but we still have one more thing to do, and that is uncaging the artificial horizon. And you just like keep it at 0, and that's it. Once this goes to 10 and once ready is flashing here, you are basically ready to take off. You were ready to take off already, but this is just like using all the precautions, and we're ready. We can throttle up a bit. Oh my god, my throttle is all the way up, so I'm gonna use the other one, which is not working. Perfect. All right. There we go. Press S to use the steering on your front wheel. And yeah, we're ready for takeoff. It's that simple. You don't even know, like, you don't need to know what, like, most of these things do. It's cool to know that because you're going to use the MFDs, and MFDs, like if something is not working, it's probably because you didn't press a switch. And that's why you should maybe know that. I have rolled over a bump, oops. But you really don't need to know that. Like, I haven't even set the controls to my joystick or my dual stick setup. Like, I have nothing. I only have the joystick and the throttle, and nothing else is working. Yet I'm moving, like nothing else. Everything is basically just default, and we are rolling. So once we hit, I'm just gonna go for full throttle. There we go. Once we hit somewhere around 150, I'm gonna be gently pulling up on the stick. There we go. We're taking off and pressing G to get my landing gear up, and that's it. Like, it's as simple as that. You really don't need to know that much. Now, when you're fighting, there is a couple of things that you will need to know, and yeah, I'm gonna talk about that a bit later in the video. But yeah, it's just like, it's that easy. People have been saying that like, it's a simulation, it's too hard, and like, you go to Star Citizen, you press R, and you're like, everything is just powered up. But yeah, it's not like that in a real plane, or it shouldn't be like that in a real ship. Do I miss that component in Star Citizen? Not really, but I do miss like more refined mechanics. more warnings and all of that, and missiles that are working, MFDs that are actually working, and that give you like valuable info. That would be amazing. But yeah, that's just asking for too much after 500 million and almost 11 years of development. But all the planes have like different models, flight models and flight characteristics, because they're all like true to life. And like the F-16, from all the planes that I have gotten, they are like, or the F-16 is the most responsive one, and you can just like throw it around and it's gonna take a beating. It is pretty unstable compared to, let's say, a FA-18 Hornet, because like the FA-18 Hornet just like holds your hand. The F-16 is a bit of a struggle to fly, but that's a good thing, because you can just like do some kinds of like stall maneuvers if you're in a let's say a dogfight, like close air-to-air dogfight. I'm not sure how good it is when it comes to like getting out of a stall, but I'm just gonna end the video here, I guess. It is that easy. It is that easy. Now you gotta arm the guns, you gotta select and manage manage the radar, and select all the weapons and different like things that you wanna like use, or just like select the enemies that you wanna fire upon. But that's it. Like, it is that easy, and it's really like you can learn it pretty fast, but you can't really master it that fast. So it is a steep learning curve, but it's really rewarding once you learn how to fly a plane. And a plane costs like 60 bucks. Like this one costs 60 bucks, and a ship in Star Citizen costs 1,000 or 120 bucks. Let's say an FA-18 Hornet cost me like also 60 bucks, but then you have the Hornet, the F whatever, it's not, what is it called? The Hornet in Star Citizen, whatever, it's like 125 bucks. And the F-16, for example, because I noticed that the like downloads for the module for the F-16 is like 1.5 gigabytes. And the Carrack in Star Citizen is basically like 100 to 200 megabytes. So you see what I'm saying here. Like, everything here is modeled almost perfectly, and it's always evolving, because like sometimes they just get like new raw data. They try to fix all the planes, and like it is still a game, so there's gonna be some balancing and all of that, but most of this is like most of the planes and helicopters are just gonna be true to life. And yeah, you fly them like they're supposed to be flown. You don't fly like a P-47 as a Spitfire, because it's not a turn fighter. And that's it. So if you enjoyed the video, tell me down in the comments, and yeah, I don't know, I'm just gonna like end the video with my face on the screen, and I guess I'll see you in the next one. With that said, thank you for watching, and I hope that you like DCS, and I hope that you like these kinds of videos, because I'm gonna be pumping them out like on a regular basis, like because I'm a noob. As I learn, I'm gonna like tell you what I learned, and I'm gonna try to have more and more like engaging and things that are gonna be more like combat specific and all of that. But like at the start, you gotta start from the ground, and then you go up in the sky, and then you shoot shit down. But yeah, if you like the video, drop a like, tell me in the comments if I should continue the series. But yes, I am gonna talk about Star Citizen still. I am gonna do ISC videos or outside inside Star Citizen. I'm maybe gonna do another rehab facility, and I'm gonna talk about Star Citizen again. But like, I just don't want to complain anymore. I'm just done. It's just too much. Like, Star Citizen has taken a toll on me, and I was just losing my mind. And I do, like with all the shit that's happening in my personal life, which I'm not gonna really talk about, but I can only be like really pissed off and aggressive, and nobody wants to fucking see that. So I'm just gonna play games that I actually enjoy, and I hope that you guys will enjoy. So I'm probably gonna do a video on a Squad and Hell Let Loose and Ready or Not. So yeah, just like leave a subscribe or whatever, so like you can see me posting those like videos, and because like those games are fucking amazing. Anyway, thank you for watching again, and thank you to all my patrons for supporting the channel. If you want to support the channel, there's gonna be a link down in the description of the video, like right under my stick, my joystick. And you support the channel for me buying equipment for the channel, or buying ships for Star Citizen, or planes, or for DCS and stuff like that, so I can expand and do more and bring you more good and fun content. And at 5,000 subscribers, I have already said that we're gonna do a giveaway for Star Citizen, so that's like where the money is coming from the Patreon money. So I'm just gonna stop talking, and thank you again for watching, and don't forget to bring a tunnel when you're traveling through space or when you're flying your F-16, because you have just learned how to power it on and how to do a whole like cold start and take off. So yeah, thank you for watching again, and love you and goodbye. Mwah.